Today I will be discussing the North Atlantic right whale. This species is one of the most endangered marine mammals, with only about 370 individuals left, including just 70 reproductively active females. Right whales are baleen whales that feed primarily on copepods and other zooplankton by filter feeding, and they feed mostly off the coast of New England and Canada, where copepod density is highest, from the surface to about 200 meters deep, and their diet largely consists of copepods from the genus Calanus, transported north by currents like the Gulf Stream. The whale's foraging strategy aligns with the marginal value theorem. They migrate when copepod density drops too low to sustain them. Notably, copepod abundance is closely linked to environmental factors like water temperatures. Cooler waters are critical for maintaining zooplankton populations, which means warming seas pose a direct threat to the whale's food supply. Human-induced climate change has exacerbated these challenges. Since the Industrial Revolution, Earth's temperature has risen by 1 degree Celsius, with predictions of another degree of warming by 2050. This warming has led to extreme weather events and higher sea surface temperatures. In response, copepod populations have declined significantly since the 1990s. Consequently, North Atlantic right whales have been spotted in previously uncommon areas, such as southern New England and the Gulf of St. Lawrence. This relocation is not driven by increased food availability in these areas, but rather by the loss of copepods in traditional foraging grounds. Unfortunately, these new habitats bring increased risks. Whales are more frequently entangled in fishing gear and struck by vessels, both of which contribute to their declining population. Additionally, long-term survival is further threatened as global warming introduces additional stressors like pathogens and algal toxins. Given the persistence of global warming, it's unlikely that the North Atlantic right whale population will recover. Their migration to new feeding areas has already resulted in more frequent and often fatal human interactions. Additionally, if female whales can't find enough food to sustain their long migrations, they'll struggle to reach southern calving grounds. The small population size means there's little room for evolutionary adaptations to emerge. The continued decline in food resources and increased human threats suggest that the species may face extinction by the end of the century, or even as early as 2050. In summary, without significant changes in how we manage and mitigate climate change and human activity, the future of the North Atlantic right whale looks increasingly bleak. It is imperative that we attempt to prevent further ocean warming.